Alright, what's up everyone? My name is Drexanz and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. Last episode, Xion, she got stolen by the man with the katana, and my mask finally broke. It finally is gone. I finally can see my guy's face, and it looks blank now because I'm so used to him wearing something on his face that I can't understand. I can't see this correctly. Also, there's an owl here. And I don't know how to get to him. I just can't figure it out. I don't understand. I don't get this, man. I don't understand. Please. I figured it out. Ooh, hoot hoot. Right eye patch. Oh, now I have it, huh? Okay. Okay.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
I will in a moment, maybe. But, okay, so. We washed up on an island. Everybody's back together except my dude Alf here. He was alone on a beach, all by himself, like an idiot. But now he's coming back.
Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Hey.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah.
And now we can finally go rescue Xion.
Alphen is, oh yeah, he's really quite aloof right now. He's not.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Oh boy. Dohalim is shocked. His shock really, it dissipated quickly, I noticed. You're just not going to tell them anything? Explain it, because I still don't quite understand it. He was some sort of test man.
So, what did you remember?
Oh.
Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
Law?
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
And?
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
Okay, but what is that?
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
Oh.
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the blazing sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
That's my question as well.
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came.
So do they put a king's body inside you?
As for what
Or
the ceremony
you,
was
a king
actually
inside your
for,
body?
Unfortunately, I never found out.
They resurrect a man and put his soul in your body. Bruh.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Xion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Xion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
Oh, because that lady looked exactly like her?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori.
Yeah, that name means everything to everybody here.
She was a Renin maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
Nice.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Is that Shion's last name?
Imeris?
Oh.
As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
I don't...
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask
Yeah,
on
she
me.
could be your great-grandma. I don't know how old Alf is.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Boy.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
What is he just lying? He's making it up? What are you trying to say?
In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it.
You're not...
Restoration took years and required the work of countless
You're not
laborers.
telling me
How
Alphen...
ancient? You mean...
You're not telling me he's that old.
Crown contest, to a time before even the first Renin invasion of Dana.
You're not.
More than 300 years ago.
My guy
300?
is so old.
But that'd make Alphen...
He does have gray hair.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being.
Rough, buddy. If it was before they attacked Dana,
Maybe
though,
I already knew.
how'd they take you?
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop!
Jesus Christ, it's falling apart.
Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Shion still needs our help, man.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
That's... yeah.
This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone?
Well, when you put it like that.
Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
Okay. Questions.
Fine.
I have a lot of questions.
All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Okay. Right. Questions.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue?
Maybe.
What do the others think?
I don't think they care. Okay, so if he's 300 years old at least, how did he, so he just showed up on Dana 300 years ago? How does he not know he's that old though? Like, he may not have his memories from before that, but he should know he's been hanging out on Dana for 300 years. How does that make sense? I don't understand you, man. And also, how are you that old? How have you been still living for so long? I just don't understand. It's just, you know, I'm sure we'll get the answers, or at least I hope we will. But for now, I don't know. Hello? Okay, Dohalim, my man. Okay, this is good. Hold on, there's an item over here. It's also an owl here somewhere, I think. Didn't Hootle show up over here somewhere? Okay. Or Hootle, you know, Hootle, frick off, dude. Alright, tell me about how you feel.
What do you see out there?
Zoogles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up.
That's too bad.
Feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here
Thank
from
you.
Lenegus, anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank
Okay,
for
but
that.
how the frick?
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
No.
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the maiden.
Okay, but
Neither of us
how
asked
do
for
you
the
not
power
realize?
or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then,
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegus abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana.
I don't...
She stayed behind on Lenegus to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A
Well-
debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like
Help
that?
her descendant,
In all
Xion.
honesty, you don't.
Okay,
You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can.
we don't gotta
Be it
say that.
several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
Yes.
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor.
Hey, but I'm in armor.
Back
Although it
after
is
my brother had
not
passed
white.
away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, It's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will.
That's
right?
what I'm saying, man. I think he's got a ghost inside
The
him.
terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
To save Dana, right? What was I gonna ask? Or say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alf's got a ghost inside his body. Of a dead king, maybe, perhaps? I don't know. Something like that. And I think that the guy took over for his body for a minute. Just for a moment. Maybe every time someone becomes the sovereign, they just take that power. They take that soul unto themselves. You know? Maybe. Who's to say? I don't know. I'm just guessing. It just feels right. So, you know,
full of surprises,
anime
aren't
stuff.
you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her.
Seems
Then
like they
again,
keep a lot of things
this all
hidden.
occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself.
Oh, great.
And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
So,
Who the hell am I?
he just got
If I may
knocked
be
out for
frank,
300
We
years?
have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
I am
Sometimes
Frank.
we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Okay, Halim. I still think you're kind of a chump, but, you know, you're a good chump. A chump of the good variety. Alright, what do you have to say for me?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Xion and the pain bringing you down.
No, it's
I
partially
didn't
that.
realize you were lonely too.
Okay.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange.
Brooding.
When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or 2 ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long
Well,
gone.
yeah.
Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family. My friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me.
Yeah, yours was
I used
killed
to
it.
curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right?
I
I
mean,
try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
except a Renan, maybe.
First it was Xion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Xion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
Yes.
Poor Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Okay, yeah, screw Law. He doesn't need to tell me anything. Okay. He does still? I still need to talk? Why is Law so far away? My dude. Why are you hidden up here? What are you doing? Where are you? Law? Oh. I don't know what you're doing.
Alphen,
Hi.
are we gonna go rescue Xion or what?
Yes. Just to take a minute.
What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Bruh.
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Okay.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Xion.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too?
You know?
Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Xion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Xion's.
Yes.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me?
Oh.
That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering and
Jesus!
taking his place.
Everyone has very
I'm
different...
serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes.
No.
Now I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen,
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Xion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
he could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
You're not wrong.
I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Yeah, thanks for trying to kick
don't
my
even
ass.
mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Yeah, everyone had very different approaches there. That was, yep.
Back to the inn, I guess.
It's quite different approaches. Quite different. Okay, there was an owl here somewhere. I know there must have been because my dude Hoodle, he came out and did the doodle. You know? Hoodle came out and did the doodle, and now I don't know where the owl is. All right, back to the inn. Fine. Okay, I'll go. I'm going. Don't screech. Don't screech like a banshee. Wait, hold on. There's an item here. Chest. Ah, beef. Yes. Sometimes I like to just find beef in a treasure chest. I take it right out. I slap it right down my throat. Yum. Hungry. I'm hungry though. I'm hungry.
Alphen! There you are!
I just left.
Zoogles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Oh,
Closer
good.
and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
I didn't say you should have. You did it on your own.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go over.
I don't have my fire sword.
I'm up for it.
Oh yeah.
Really?
You ready?
Just to beat out some of that rage.
It's now or never, right?
Just beat it up.
Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Members who left have returned. That's, you know what, what is this? Who is this? Law. Yeah, that's probably why Dohalim has a healing ability, because, you know, we lost Shion, and, that's not good. That's not good. She had more, and I didn't spend it. What's our team? What is our team looking like? That's not the team I want. That is the baddest team of them all, boy.
Don't act fast. They're going to get into the
I'm
village.
going. I'm flying up the hill. Man, how are we gonna fight Catania, man? Cataniel Daniel is gonna kick my ass. And then what am I gonna do?
If the pain's too much,
It's fine.
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Yeah. My man.
We can't let even a
Wait,
single one
guys, it has been a while. Hold on. Uh-oh.
Fine by me.
Yep.
No further.
Alright, beat his ass.
I can feel you where you stand.
Oh god, guys. This is weird. You know what I realized? I think I can have them all target the same guy. Right? Yeah. Yeah, they're fighting different people. Or Zoogles. Yeah, if I select...
that's my key.
If I select it! If I select them and then switch them to the party leader. Why can't I sometimes do the thing? Why can't I do the thing? I cannot. Okay, I couldn't do the thing, which is kind of, it's weird. I don't take damage anymore, but I'm bad at, I'm not good at living. Thank you, God. You are slow to heal, my guy. And I'm pretty sure my strategy tells you to heal us pretty much instantly. So thanks for not.
You okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
Oh, he's...
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Well,
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
they haven't done much for me yet, but yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs.
That's fair.
Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Dohalim! Hush!
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, It comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then.
Mm-hmm. Now beat their ass.
Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought.
But not so.
But not anymore.
Yes.
Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Yes, Xion, we need to... yeah,
Of course.
she's my healer.
First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Voron and liberate Dana.
Yeah, we do, boy.
Everyone, will you fight with me?
Obvious.
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then
Yes,
it's agreed.
my friends.
Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion.
Oh, good, Pelegion.
According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Oh, great. I love climbing.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Oh no, Momo, bro.
We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Oh, I will prepare well.
Can't
Let's see what this guy has.
Okay.
You people know how to fight Zoogles, yeah, 'cause I gotta be very You do indeed appear to be in dire straits. I could have sworn we already wiped out all the Zoogles that were trying to get into this village, though. Oh, you did. These Zoogles ain't trying to attack us. They're stealing our fish. Your fish? Fish? Yeah, these ape Zoogles, they got huge arms, which they use to smash the surface of the water and create those big shockwaves. They do that to stun the fish, which makes them float to the surface and ripe for the taking. Somehow they learned how to do that recently, and they've gotten damn good at it, because it's making the rest of us go hungry. That's quite the pickle you're in.
What?
Damn straight it is! It ain't like these fish grow on trees. That sort of fish ain't good for our waters. Ugh.
Is that so?
Oh, so that's your point of contention. The manner in which they fish, not the actual fishing part. Ugh. You guys are the ones that have what it takes to drive those crazy monkeys out. Can we count on you to help? Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself. We'll stop the gorillas, boy. They can't steal all the fish. Eventually they'll run out. You'll die.
Small fry, who's the apex predator of these waters? Just watch and see.
You'll die from running out of fish, but once they run out too, they'll be gone. They'll leave you alone. You'll just have to figure out how to not be dead from that. Okay, I swear there was an owl, right? Poodle did come out when I walked right here. Maybe not, though. Oh, he was telling me to go check the forest. That's what he was doing. I'm just dumb. I'm not allowed to fast travel, which is cool, which is nice. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to go anywhere. What is this? What is that? Wait. Over here. Oh. It's this. It's this. This is the cave I was in, I think. No, it's not. I was in the inn. What is this? It's just a sad place. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go check the inn.
Do you
Oh.
sense one of your friends who...
There is a goddamn fucking owl here. Where? You just tried to make me forget, and you were hoping I wouldn't find it. But guess what? I'll find it. Where is the owl? There's a cat up there. That's not an owl. That's basically the opposite of an owl. Screw it, I'm checking the inn. Alright, let's see what they have for sale. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. I have no money now. Fuck. Forgot I spent it all. I think I have enough to buy everybody armor, at least. And then I'll spend the rest on orange gels. Cool.
Did we
Use
really
the
just spend
wise.
that much money?
Yes. What do you want from me? There's only so much I can do with the money I have, okay?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I don't know where. You can't do this to me, Hoodle. Maybe he's up on the cliffside. I don't see the damn owl, man. And I'm... guys, where? Do the who. Make a who sound. Oh god, just make a hoo-hoo. No, wait. It's nearby, I think is what that means. You mother of frick. Star Hecklip. Nice.
You're saying we should check the owl for
I tried, I'm not allowed. Alright, let's just head out and see what it looks like. Let me go to the forest. You're not...
sense one of your
How many owls? This is where all the owls went. This is where every single owl is. In this area, somewhere. Mother of Christ, dude. Where in the hell? What is going on with the... Oh, that's where the quest enemy is I need to take out. The map has a big...
Google we were asked to handle.
Yeah, big circle. These guys? Well, you're right. But I do want that owl. Now you tell me how I'm supposed to find the owl. And then I'll tell you... Okay, fine, I'll take care of them.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Yes. Fruit. That's good stuff.
Man, this
Hold on, let's check the map. There's two directions we can go. There's down here, and there's up here. Now,
thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
the question is, I'd imagine this way.
I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but
Shh.
maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia Pride.
Another! Oh, right. No, I never found the one here. Wait, so that means it's close to this spot, right? You... Owl. How do I... Do I need to... Go... I don't know. Maybe, hold on. Maybe I can get to him from up here.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Yes, but... Hold on. Hey! What do you think you're doing, man? Alright, man. Now we're getting all the right-sided stuff.
You're saying we should
Now
check
that
the
I have
owl for-
eyeballs on both sides of my head. Let me kill off these little monkey boys real quickly. Real quickly-dickily. You know, for now, I'm gonna be pretty convinced that there was a ghost. There's a ghost inside Alphen's body of the previous king. Or of somebody, you know? Lenegus's founder, perhaps? Maybe, who knows? But I'm pretty sure that they put the ghost in him. And then that ghost took over his body and fought the people. Killed everybody. Just took everybody out. Took them down to the ground.
What's up?
What?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
Okay.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
Well, if we're cold and dead,
Reason to
then...
conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron.
I don't want to
We
fight
wear
that
ourselves
guy.
out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
Yes.
Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
He's close enough.
Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
Taking one from his own
A little
book.
bit.
Taking a page out of his book. Hey, come on, that's mine. That's Alphen's technique, man.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
Don't know you're
I
having
wish
it.
I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
Okay.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If
Possibly.
she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
What?
No, Halim. That's a bit of a leap.
It's logical, though. I mean,
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly
not
the
unreasonable.
perfect
It's
image of her,
extremely
yes.
likely.
She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Man, Alphen gets
Well,
angry
I'm
at
absolutely
Dohalim.
certain that it couldn't have been Naori, and I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
I think your presumptions were correctest.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check?
Yes.
And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
I would say
All but a select
yes.
few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
Yeah.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
Well,
So he finally admits it.
I don't think he had to admit it. I think it was just something that
I really hope Shion's
obvious.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
You're gonna regret it. What the frick, dude? Shion? This man sits on a crystal throne? Why are you wearing new clothes?
Alone. I'm all alone.
This guy, dude. Who the frickin' hell does this man think he is?
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Yeah, she's all alone now. Alright, let's call it here, though. We gotta save Shion in the next episode. Maybe. I don't know. We might not even save her. Who knows? She could be stolen away. And then we'd be in trouble. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you liked, subscribe if you're not already, and if you are, make sure to ring the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'm still pretty sure there's a ghost in my man's body, but I don't know. We'll see if that's true. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye for now.